Now, a young man from Malawi is raising a lot of attention here in the United States. When he was just 14 years old, William Kamkwamba built a windmill from scratch to help bring electricity and water to his village in Masitala, central Malawi. Kamkwamba is 22 years old now and the co-author of a book, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. He spoke recently with VOA's Henok Fente.
I started building the windmill in 2002 when we experienced a famine in my country. Because of the famine, my parents didn't have money to send me to school, so I was forced to drop out of school. I started going to the library to continue with my studies. I was interested in reading science books, I read physics books, and then I found another book which had pictures of the windmill, and inside the book they said that the windmill could pump water and generate electricity. And then it's when I said that if I can make this windmill, I can be able to start irrigation and then pump water for my family, be able to grow crops 2 to 3 times a year.
In the village while you were doing this, people thought you were Misala, a crazy person.
It was strange for them. They didn't know what windmill was, and then at the same time I was going to the junkyard to collect my materials to build my windmill. That's why they're saying that a normal person cannot go to the junkyard to collect the materials, say that he's building the machine that we don't know. So that's why they're saying that I'm going crazy.
And what material do you use to build your windmill?
I used the tractor fan, shock absorber for the shaft of the windmill, and I also used the bicycle frame. For the blades of the windmill, I used the PVC pipes, which I made in them over the fire and stretching them. For the tower of the windmill, I used the wooden poles.
And now you have electricity at home. Are you supplying electricity for the whole village or just for your household?
Now I have electricity at my home, and people from other areas, they come to charge their mobile phones at my house, and for other people through some donation that people did, I managed to put the solar panel adding from the windmill when there's no wind, but there's the sun, and then the electricity can still be there.
Even the people who thought you were Misala are now coming to charge their cell phones at your house.
Yeah, all of them that they are saying that I'm crazy now, they are coming to charge their mobile phones. Yeah, they just came. I can't get rid of them. I just, okay, go ahead, charge your phones.
Even your father, who you describe as the Pope in the book, is he a proud man now?
Yeah, he's happy for me seeing that I'm back to school. Yeah, he's just happy.
Describe your thought when you first saw a light bulb going on in your house.
I was very happy because it was the time when I was proving to people that what I have been working on, it wasn't craziness or misala, but it was something useful. So it was the moment that I was like proving to people. So I was very happy to see that it was working.
Very smart. Henok also spoke with Kamkwamba's co-author, Bryan, a reporter with the Associated Press who has written extensively about Africa.
When I was in Congo and elsewhere in Somalia and Togo and Kenya and places, people, mostly Africans themselves, would ask me, why do you always report these bad stories? Why don't you ever report good stories out of Africa? And it was a great question, but I never really had a good answer for it. And just because I felt I was always so concentrated on covering the war and the conflict and stuff, I think I saw that place through that lens. And I felt it was kind of our duty as journalists to do this. But at the same time, we kind of miss stories a lot. And so seeing William's story, I finally was able to answer that question. You know, this is the great story. And if there's one in Malawi, this must mean there are thousands more.